Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa ta'ala wa barakatuh. May peace be upon to all the brothers and sisters around the whole universe, inshallah. May Allah give us a better understanding to this video that I'm about to make. Also to the listeners, especially if you are Muslim, like, you make sure you share this video. Why? So it could take a lot of other people out of darkness. All right, inshallah. May Allah give us a better understanding. So a few days ago, I was on YouTube. I was just scrolling down. Then I happened to see this guy named this guy called, his name is Dr. Umar Johnson. Then I started watching like the part where he said something about Islam. But then I'm only quoting what he said, all right? I'm only quoting what he said. So this is what he said, as I could see. He said he was raised in one of those mosques. Then he goes again. He said, but he had to walk away. But it's just like, I don't get it. You still have a Muslim name that you are carrying. You still carrying a Muslim name named Umar. That was one of the Prophet Muhammad alayhi salatu wasalam his companions. Umar. So you still carrying that name. And then he goes again. He goes again. He's saying something about it's. He's talking as if Islam has a problem with black people. It's just like with culture. Like, he's sounding very funny. It's like he got everything wrong. Everything wrong. This guy just want to be a celebrity. You know what I'm saying? That's all he's trying to do. Maybe he is already. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he is already. But it's just like, brother. Brother Dr. Umar Johnson. If you have a problem with Arabs, that is your problem. But Islam, Islam, you leave Islam alone because Islam has an honor. Islam has an honor. Islam honor, his name is Allah. You do not play with that. It's just like, go after every other things, but Islam, you make sure you leave Islam alone. Because you know what? Islam defends his own self. And it's like the brother Johnson, the doctor, the so-called Dr. Umar Johnson. Hey, listen, bro. This is America. You have the right to go change your name, the name that you carrying. Umar, you could go change that. You could go change that name. You still carrying the Muslim name. You still carrying a Muslim name, Umar. That's being hypocrite. Be real with yourself. What Islam is doing, Islam has always guided us, except those that don't want to follow what their Creator has revealed to them. You want to talk about Islam because of chump change? You want to talk about Islam because the little bit of money that you're going to be getting right now in the here? What about after? The hereafter? Why are you not worrying about that? Like, I wouldn't even say a word, but I feel sorry for those that he's going to put them back in the darkness. This is all publicity stunt. Islam doesn't have anything against the culture. Whatever culture you have, except you just make sure you don't have, you're not associating the Creator with anything. Then Islam doesn't have anything against you. Islam doesn't have anything against you. Won't have anything against you. This is what I don't get. It's so easy when you have a lot of followers, you can say all this craziness stuff. And people just be out there, he's telling the truth. He's right. No, you're not, bro. You lying to yourself. Islam, look, you said something else about why do you need to speak Arabic? You want to know why you need to speak Arabic? You really want to know why you need to speak Arabic? Because you know what? The Jews used to be falsifying documents. The Jews used to be falsifying like Allah's book. Every time Allah would descend his book to the prophets, the Jews was clever. What they used to do, they used to take words that they didn't want to see and falsify. And now what Allah did, he made sure the last prophet will get the revelation in Arabic, like the Quran, the Al-Quran. And Allah said, the Quran, nobody will be able to touch that. You can't falsify the Quran. Because the Quran has been protected. Because there will be no more prophets coming. The Quran cannot be attacked. Allah said that in Al-Quran. I don't know what's wrong with people, man. Damn. Just for this dollars? People just be talking nonsensical. Damn, I feel sorry for this dude, man. It's see, you can't, listen, this is how Islam works, right? If you want to be rich, right? Not in the pattern of seeking Allah's help, Allah's gonna make you rich. But you know what? You're not gonna be Muslim. You see what I'm saying, right? You're gonna be something else, but you're not gonna stay Muslim. Because you know what? Allah knows your heart more than yourself. Another thing again that he said something about why do we have to worship Allah in Arabic? It's so simple. Bro, if you go to China, and there is Muslim out there, we all go to the mosque. All the Muslim is gonna be able to recognize me as a Muslim if I stand right in front of them. But if I make a mistake while we praying, while we making the salat, they're gonna be able, if I make a mistake during that prayer, they're gonna be able to correct me. But if you go to a church somewhere in China, whatever, how are you gonna pray? What language you gonna pray? You know? Well, what language you gonna pray when you go to, example, China, whatever? What language you gonna pray on? But me as a Muslim, if I go to China and there is a mosque over there, I could go into that mosque and pray with the Chinese. Because you know what? The Creator wants to the language that he revealed the Al-Quran to is Arabic, and we should just follow it. The Quran doesn't take anything away from you. Allah knows the prayer is good for you. It will help you out. That is why he made his revelation to Arabic. Allah understands. He speaks all the language. Can you just think for a second? You are just his creation. The Creator knows everything about his creation. Come on, people, just elevate your mind. Having a degree, having all types of degree, you know, if you're not accepting Islam, you still don't have no degree. Being Muslim, Islam teaches you how to articulate words. You understand? Islam is like, it's like a visible sign of something invisible. A clear proof. That's what Islam is. Your Creator gave it to you as a medicine. You leave it, you stop taking that medicine, that medication, you're going to see what's going to happen to you. That is how Islam is. It's like your doctor prescribing you something, like a medication to take, and you just leave it alone. And you know if you leave it, it's not going to be good for you. That is how Islam is. Islam doesn't take anything away from your culture. Nothing. Islam only wants you to do the right thing. Islam tells you what? Stop drinking. Stop calling up on people, wife. Stop doing wrong thing. Stop abusing yourself. That's what Islam is. Guide you. So I could see brother Umar Johnson really have a problem with his own self. I really wish I could have a sit down with him to talk with him. You know what I'm saying? I wish I could have a sit down with him to talk to him. I don't have no degrees. I mean, I don't have any degree. You know what I'm saying? But the degree that I have is to tell him about Islam. Salam and peace be upon to all you guys. Enjoy it. Make sure you guys share this video to take other people out of the darkness. All right? Salam and peace be upon to all the listeners.